A week or so ago, I made a video about the Echo Flex. Now, in that video, I did miss some clear key points, and for that, I'm very happy to admit I was wrong. Let me explain. So initially in that video, I looked at the sound quality of the Echo Flex and I also compared it against the Echo Dot 3rd generation. And at that time, it was the holiday season and there were literally just $2 in price between the Echo Dot and the Echo Flex. And the sound difference was obviously incredible. But then I read the comments and a number of people were getting in touch with me saying that they were getting this for a different reason. It wasn't all about the sound. It was mainly to use as a way of controlling your devices or your smart home in an area that you maybe wouldn't use, and also have that voice function, but not an important voice function where you needed really good sound quality. So for instance, in a bathroom was suggested a number of times, or in a garage. And that got me thinking about what this device really is for. And I do have to say that with the accessories that I've now purchased for it, it does come into its own and can do some really quite unique and very good things. Let me show you. Amazon have hooked up with a company called Third Reality and have made these two accessories for Amazon. Now, we'll probably end up seeing a lot more third-party accessories coming, but these are made directly for Amazon and they require literally no setup at all. And as you can see, they're nice and neat. They've got just the USB attachment, which very simply plugs in. And as soon as you do plug it in, then Amazon effectively does the rest. This obviously is the light, and as you can see, it's just setting up, and then you get this.
I found first light, and you can control it by saying, turn off first light.
Turn first light red.
Okay.
Turn first light green. So it's great that you can set this to any colour, and that will come in handy when we set up some routines later, which I'll show you.
I found first motion sensor. To set up a routine triggered by first motion sensor, go to the device detail page in the Alexa app.
Now, my one criticism with this Flex is that I think that these things should have been included in the original Amazon Echo Flex. You shouldn't have to buy these things extra. They cost an extra £30, an extra $30. And wouldn't it be great if you had the motion sensor on top and the light at the bottom? You'd get far more use out of it. Now, in my opinion, the best device is the motion sensor because that opens up so many more capabilities. So for instance, I've just set it up outside of my office door, so if it detects any motion, it will turn on this light. And right on cue, my dog approaches and the light comes on. Now that will turn on any Alexa enabled light. That doesn't have to be obviously be sat on the floor outside my office. That's purely just for a demo. I've now set it up when I approach my office, all of these things turn on.
Operation Great Britain under the Gambling Commission.
So I actually enabled it to turn the light underneath my desk on, the main light above on the ceiling, and also the Hue Go. I also enabled it to start a certain radio channel on the Echo Show, all before I entered the room.
Motion at front door. Motion in garage.
So again, I very easily set up a routine that if the motion is detected either at my front door or in my garage with two of these motion detectors, then it will send an announcement to all of my other Echo devices, and you can even get a notification through on the app on your phone. Now I'm going to show you how easy it was to set up that first routine where I had the radio coming on and all the lights. So from the Echo Flex device setting, scroll down to motion sensor and then click on that. And now you need to click on Create a Routine. Then on the next screen in the top right hand corner, click the white plus. This is where we create a new routine, and now we're going to click on when this happens, the plus to the side of that. We're now going to choose Smart Home, and it will list all of your smart devices, and now we click the first motion sensor. With this motion sensor, you do have the option to notify you or set an alarm or an alert when no motion is detected. So for instance, if you've got this set up in an elderly relative's property and you want to make sure that they're getting up at the right time every morning, or a teenager for instance, then you can do it that way. But for the purposes of this video, we're setting it up, and so we're going to be going to detected. Okay, now I don't want this happening every single time there's action outside my office door. I want to make sure it just happens just when I approach. Now, I normally get to my office between 7 and 8 in the morning, and so I'll just set it for this event happening then. And again, this is great for the flexibility. If you've got, for instance, a motion sensor by a door, then you can set it between the hours of like midnight and 6 in the morning, for instance, just so that you get the alerts when you want them. And if you want to, you can have it either every day, you can have it set for a certain duration, or you can just have it for certain days of the week. You now need to add an action. You're telling it to do something when motion is sensed. And now we're going to click on Smart Home. So this brings up my lights, but it also enables me to control groups or even control a scene within those lights. But I want to control the group that's my office, so I click on Control Group. And as you can see there, I've got my office there as an option, so I click on that. And I'm going to just have everything turned on when it detects motion. Okay, so then click on Next and it will give you a summary of where you are so far. So we've got motion being detected every day and those lights in the office will come on. But now we want to add another action, and that's the turning on of the radio. So now we go down to Skills. Okay, so now we've got a screen which says your skills or popular skills. Now I've already enabled the skill of TalkSport Radio, so I click on your skills, and as you can see right at the top there is TalkSport. Drop me a comment if you would like another video explaining more about how to set up skills, guys, because some people do find it a little bit complicated. Okay, so I've selected that, and now it says Alexa will open TalkSport. So that means that now I've got it all set up. The motion is detected every day between 7 and 8, the office lights will come on, and all the Echo Show will play TalkSport. Completely done. The desk light, the Hugo, the main light, and the Echo Show playing TalkSport, all just by me walking past that motion sensor. So without doubt, the motion sensor is the favourite of the two for me, but the light has also got some smart capabilities, as well as just being a light which I'm programming now to come on between the hours of midnight and 7 in the morning, so I've got a night light in case anyone gets up. But you can do things, for instance, like if you've got a Ring doorbell. Let's say you've got someone that's hard of hearing in the house. You can set the light to maybe go red if the doorbell goes, or if there's motion detected from the Ring doorbell. So this can have a definite advantage in lots of different uses. There are so many. In fact, it'd be great to hear from you guys as to where you're using this type of setup and how you're using it. Just drop a comment and let other people know, because this does add a different dimension, and certainly it's one which maybe I should have thought of in the first video I did, but I'm very glad that I've discovered this now. Let me show you something else which again I think is good. Now, in my previous video, I did slate the capability of the speaker on this device, but you can set this to play through a any third-party Bluetooth device, and that is very simple. So I thought, just for balance, I would show you how to do that within this video. And again, what you need to do is go to the Amazon Alexa app and open that up. You then need to go to your Echo Flex within the devices list. Click on Devices, scroll down to wherever your Echo Flex is, and then click on that. And as you'll see, if you scroll down, you've got an option for speaker. Then click on where it says Change by the side, and you'll get the option of a built-in speaker or a Bluetooth speaker. Click on Bluetooth. Make sure that the Bluetooth speaker that you're wanting to set this to play sound through is set to being discovered by other Bluetooth devices. And then you can just connect to the speaker like you would any Bluetooth device, and from now on, sound will come through that speaker. Play classical music.
Playing classical music from Apple Music.
So my friends, in summary, I'm now very happy with this Echo Flex. It definitely offers a lot more capability than I first thought. And I'm really pleased that a lot of you made comments in the previous video highlighting that for me. Now, I am really excited also about where this could go. Yes, it would have been great had the motion sensor and the light already been pre-packaged and you just bought it already assembled. But I think it's quite exciting as to what other third-party devices will come. What do you guys think? What is going to happen to this device? Let me know your thoughts now, and again, thanks for those that made comments on my previous video. It's been very, very helpful. See you on the next video, my friends.